Ghost reporting. 10 pieces of information that you might find useful when playing Grimlight. Let's get started. Number 1, adventure skill. Over here. If this would work. There we go. You want to head over to adventure skill, and if you haven't already, you want to hit manager line over here, and you want to check in and the evaluation. You get 1 evaluation every day, and it resets daily, or rather in 24 hours. And one thing you may not have noticed is that the evaluation does actually have a chance to drop legendary accessories. Editor, throw it on the screen. Now, those legendary accessories are based on what units you currently have in your rooms. In order to find out all the legendary accessories in the game, you're going to want to head over to the dungeons. And you're going to want to head over to the Path of Midnight Tears. And you're going to want to click all the way to the last node here, right here. And then you want to click this rewards. This will show you all the accessories in the game. Or the legendary accessories, rather. For example, I had Cinderella in the dorm, so I got lucky, and on my second evaluation, it dropped me the glass slipper. Alright, info number 2. The rewards in the Adventurers Guild are based on Ambience. Now, what does that mean? So, it means that you want to have your comfort level as high as you can in the rooms over here. In order to have the comfort levels as high as you can, you're going to want to buy some furniture from the guild shop. But there are particulars as to which furniture you should buy. Some of them give more, some of them give less. And the shop actually resets every single day. So there are pieces of information to help you decide which furniture you should buy. So you want to click Manager Lin over here, and you want to click Guild Shop. Now, most of the time, if not always, anything that says lifetime 2 out of 2 gives more ambience on average than the lifetime 6 out of 6s or 4 out of 4s. The less of an item you can buy, the chances are it will give more ambience. As an example, let's go all the way to the rooms, and I will show you that these are the pieces that we want to work with over here. So these 4 pieces. You'll notice I have a comfort level of 1, 1, 3, 4. This piece over here, this is one of the clothes hangers. This was a lifetime 4 out of 4 item. It only gave me around 20 or so ambience. In fact, let me check it out actually. There is actually a bug going on where it doesn't actually show the correct comfort levels. Let me just try to take out 2 items. Okay, let's put this one back in and see how much it gives me. Didn't know if I checked that correctly. So we're at 110 right now. If I put one of you in, and then I take you out, that's weird. It doesn't save properly. There is, as I mentioned before, there's some bugs with the game right now, and one of them is probably this ambience thing. It doesn't show. Let me just put the drawer back in, if it would load. As you know, the game is currently having some server issues. Don't mind that. It's a good game. Stick with it. Trust me. In the meantime, if this would work properly, that would be great. If I take this out, what happens? 1, 3, 5, 0. I'm not sure what's going on over here, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. This over here, this pillar thing, this costs 500. It only gives 20. This over here, I believe this one cost about less or so, 350. 350 furniture tickets. It gives 90 ambience. This pot over here, it cost 200. It was a lifetime item, 4 out of 4 lifetime item. It only gives 10 ambience. So generally speaking, you want to buy the items that are lifetime 4 out of 4. Basically, the big objects to put in your dorms. The bigger the object, the more ambience it gives you, based on your ticket efficiency. Maybe it'll work now. Nope, it's not going to work. So you're just going to have to take my word for it. Let me just put this back then. Maybe if I take this out. Right. Nope, it's not working. Regardless, that's the tidbit. It could have also been this drawer. I didn't take too close of attention. Anyway. Right, so. That was tips 2 and 3. Rewards based on ambience and ambience purchasing. I'm not too sure how high you want the comfort in your room to be when before you stop and decide to purchase other things in the guild shop. But I'd say have at least 1,000 and buy the lifetime 2 out of 2 items. They generally give pretty good ambience. So that was tips 2, rewards based on ambience, and tips 3, ambience purchasing. And now let's get on to tips number 4. So character duplicates. If this would load properly, wonderful, thank you. So character duplicates. Once you get duplicates, you're going to be able to awaken characters. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, what do the colors of these nodes actually do? This is actually explained in the tooltip, but a lot of people forgot, so I'm just going to give a refresher. Generally speaking, there is a range for the awakened nodes. However, the range is not based on color. A red color means offensive, a purple color means hybrid, and a blue color means defensive. If you have 3 in a row, they will give you a bonus of the same color. If you have 3 colors in a row, they will give you a bonus. So once you get an awakened unit, once you get a unit duplicate, you can go ahead and do that. Tip number 5, let's head into the dungeons. And this will... So, for dungeons, alright, tip number 5, all resources are returned upon failing to complete a dungeon. You'll notice I have 25 keys over here. Let's challenge a really hard dungeon, and let's head in there. And let's start the battle. So clearly I should have less than 25 keys if I fail, if they don't refund me keys at all, right? So we can start the battle here. All right, and let's immediately quit out. And this is failed. The rewards from this battle will be forfeited. Fantastic. You'll love to see it. And you'll notice I am left with, wait for it, 25 keys. So, what does this incentivize? Well, this incentivizes tip number 6. You want to push as far as you can up, and then once you can't go anymore, once you can't, for example, I can't do difficulty 6, so I will farm difficulty 7. And you might think to yourself, well, that sounds like a pain. Let's just farm an easier difficulty. No, because there's the battle sweep option. So if you had, for example, a lot of keys, you can add battle sweeps until you run out of keys, and then you can start the battle. And once you finish the battle, you will get rewards based on how many battle sweeps you went into. And of course, the full return applies. So once if you fail, you will get everything back. So what you want to do is you want to push as far as you possibly can, and then for that particular dungeon, if you need the resources, you want to sweep the hardest version, because that gives more rewards based on key efficiency. Now, what I would recommend for starting players on their first day is you want to go to difficulty 6, because there is a really big difficulty 6 is still doable for all of these, by the way. Difficulty 6 is doable for all if all your characters or most of your strong characters are level 20. Difficulty 7 will probably require level 20 above characters, so your characters will probably need to be limit broken at least once. Now, tip number 7, the Grand Library dungeon over here. This does not take any stamina. However, you can only do 3 of these per day. You'll notice I used up my 3 for the day. So you want to do these every single day. Firstly, because they don't cost stamina, and secondly, because they drop these books that you can use to boost up your units. And I will show an example with Winter Queen. If I go to my collection over here and I select one of my characters and I hit the potential, so you can boost up the potential with the books, you'll notice that you require books for every time you level these up. You will need progressively more and more. So from 0% to 1%, you need 4 books. From 1% to 2%, you probably need 5 books, if I recall. Yes, 5 books. And then I believe 2 to 3 is also 5 books. So you need progressively more and more books, and the dungeon and the shop are basically the only ways to get them. And they are time gated, so do them every day. Now, tip number 8, shop market. So you'll notice that in the shops, every day they have new things on sale in the marketplace. Now, what should you buy from these marketplaces? Well, first of all, I would not recommend buying any of the things that cost premium currency, like these gems, because I don't believe that any legendary equipment actually shows up here. If there is a legendary equipment, though, it is up to you whether to decide to buy it or not. Generally speaking, though, you want to finish up your sets. For example, this let's chalk up to imagination. Let's say this diamond necklace costs gold instead of gems. And you'll notice that the diamond necklace is a resilient piece, and you need 1 more resilient piece to boost up your units. Well, it would probably be wise then, if it's cheap, to buy the necklace just to boost up the sets. In the later stages you'll get better equipment and whatnot, so you don't need to spend the gold. But since the gold is generally speaking easy to farm and open every day, it is recommended you finish up some sets if you see them on sale. The anvil is also an upgrade material along with the fragments of light. You are free to buy those if you deem it necessary to level up your units fast. Tip number 9. So, let's say you want to spend a little bit money on the game and you're a dolphin player. If you do not want to spend any money at all, please skip to tip number 10. But for those of you that are staying, you might be wondering to yourself, what should I buy from the shop in terms of best bang for my buck? Now, there are 2 items I would like to highlight for you. Firstly, the monthly card. A fantastic return on investment. This is a 10 pull for $5. If we take, for example, this as the standard, this is 11 pulls for $30 along with some crystals, but you can get those by farming. So I don't actually count those. So that's around 21 pulls for $30. This is around 10 pulls for $5. So this is worth it. Along with, if you're going to be playing for a long time, the memory card. The memory card is 5 pulls immediately, and then 5 additional pulls every week for as long as you play this game. So for $15, after a single week, you will have 5 initially, 5 for the current week, 5 for the next week, 15 pulls off of $15. That is already more value than the limited hero summon, which costs $30 for 21 pulls. Another thing you might want to purchase is the battle pass. I would recommend actually the monthly or battle pass first before the lifetime. You can buy the monthly pass first and see if you like the game or not, and then if you feel like you're going to continue playing the game, then you can get the lifetime pass. Since the battle pass and the monthly cards are cheaper and give you more upfront, while the promotion memory card takes a bit of time to find its value. So, Arena 10, or rather, tip 10. This is going to be the last tip, and it corresponds with the arena feature. So, once you finish story stage 3-8, you will unlock the Arena of Souls. And up the top right here, you will see that that there is 0 out of 5, or rather, if you're going to initially, 5 out of 5. And you might be inclined to think that you get 5 tries at the arena every single day. That is incorrect. It does not recharge daily. It actually recharges, believe it or not, hourly or bi-hourly. I haven't particularly tested it extensively, but it definitely recharges faster than daily. You do not get 5 flags immediately upon resetting the other day. So there's also a hidden recharge timer that is not shown here. So what does that mean for you? It means that once you unlock the arena, you want to go in it right away. You want to do a fight just to have this on recharge. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Win or lose, they will all give you 10 of this arena currency. This is basically tip 10.5. One thing you can do in the arena is, you'll notice that I have a team here. This will count your power for your entire team. So if I took, for example, the Tin Knight out, the team actually counts for lower power. So if I go into the find opponent, it will most likely match me up with somebody corresponding to my power. Now I want to show you an example of this, but I have 0 out of 5 flags right now. Fortunately, with the power of editing, I can do this. Welcome back. As you can see, it's been about 4 hours, so allow me to correct myself. The flags are not regenerated hourly, they are more like regenerated every quarter hourly or bi-hourly, depending on when it resetted last time. But regardless, allow me to show you the trick 10.5, although do take this one with a grain of salt, as I am not sure whether or not it works. It has just worked for me so far. Anyway, as you can see, my squad power right now is 4,423. Most likely this will match me anywhere upwards of between 5,000 power to anywhere to 4,000 power. However, if I take some of the ones that I'm not using out, so let's take these out for example, you'll notice my squad power goes down to 2,840. Ideally, and let's test this in arena right now, this would in fact match me up with only people that are around 2,000, maybe somewhere along lines of 3,000 range actually. Alright, and let's click find opponent, and wait, let's just double check the siege team. Yes, so this is the 2,000-ish siege team. And let's take a look to see if this works or not. So, I am roughly confident this works some of the time. But yeah. We'll save the PvP video for next time. I just wanted to show you the trick. And that has been 10 tips and tricks to play Grimlight. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out our beginner guide if you're perhaps new to the game and wants just a general overview of what things is what. And stay tuned for next time. This is Ghost, signing out.